good afternoon. My wife wanted me to make a short video on the components required to make that. Well, that and this here. Our growing bed and our water reservoir with guppies. Lots and lots of guppies. So, what we decided to use on the inexpensive route for now is a cement mixing pan. This is the larger of the two, sold at Home Depot. And then, what else you're going to need, the other items you're going to need, are some way to keep the rocks from getting into your drain, your siphon. I use this painter's paint filter for a 1-gallon bucket, and I put it over a planting pot. Cut a hole in the bottom of the net and a hole in the bottom of the pot. And then the O-ring, which goes on this fitting, which I bring up from the bottom. So I set the O-ring over that, bring it up through this hole from the bottom. And then of course, this half-inch fitting, you can use 3/4. Most people use 3/4. This is where your PVC pipe goes. And then of course, there's the threaded end, or the female end, for this, which actually goes on the inside of your growing bed. Then you have a short piece of PVC pipe that will go in here. Attached to that will be this, once again, female fitting, which is for the PVC pipe and threaded on the other end. And then this is a 3/4 inch adapter. If you're going to use 3/4 inch, then you should actually go from 3/4 to 1 inch. Here I went from 1/2 to 3/4, and that creates a circular motion similar to a toilet bowl spinning. So that actually goes in the top of that. So when it's all connected, what you're going to end up with is what's called a bell siphon. We're going to go over here to the growing bed, and what I'm going to do is pull this off right quick. So here's what you got. This is the bell. The bell consists, mine, of a 2-inch piece of PVC pipe. It's 8 inches long. This bed, this wall on these mixing pans is actually 8.5 inches tall. When you add the lid, you get that extra 1/2 inch, and all that does is just create a seal at the top, an airtight seal, a bubble of air. The holes allow the water to flow in the pipe up over the top of the drain, which you can see that it's doing right there, right now, and that's called your standpipe. And what happens is you get some kind of a venturi or a suction effect, where this thing will do exactly that. It flushes, and it takes the water, drains it off of the rocks, right back into your reservoir, fish pond, and then there's an electric pump that pumps it back up to this valve to control how much water goes in. That controls how fast these things fill. And it takes about 3 minutes for me to drain this planter back into the reservoir. So that's what you're going to need, are these items here. A male PVC fitting that's threaded on one end and that's not threaded on the other. A female, an O-ring, another female that's threaded on one end and not on the other. Your adapter, mine goes 1/2 inch to 3/4. You can do 3/4 to 1 inch. A short little piece of PVC pipe, and some way to keep those rocks from getting into your standpipe area and blocking it and stopping it up. I went with a planting pot, and this paint filter. Okay, that's it.